Hello, I made it to Helen, Georgia. I start tomorrow. We'll head on down to Apparel Falls early in the morning. Wanted to quickly go over some of my stuff. So I went with a light AF pack. They custom made it. They went ahead and added a pouch to the bottom, and different mesh and stuff on it, bottle holder. I went with the hip belt and a little fanny pack. I have a little, from Z-Packs, a little Z-seat, little camp towel to clip to my bag. From here I went with a Big Agnes Tiger Wall 2 tent. And then I got the ground cloth to go with it. For my sleeping bag, I went a little bit different. I went with the alpaca from Appalachian Gear Company. So it's got a bag inside of a tie-vac liner that's inside of it. My sleeping bag liner, once again, is from Appalachian Gear Company. And all that gets stuffed into a bag from Z-Packs. My pillow, not much on blow-up pillows. I went with a My Pillow roll-up. A little bit more comfortable. Sleeping bag, Big Agnes Q-Core. And boy, I decided I was not blowing this thing up every day. I got a pump. This thing will pump this mattress up 11 or 12 times, so that'll get it a full week. And then I just charge it when I get someplace. All right, some more Appalachian Gear Company stuff. Here's my hoodie. This thing is great. I love wearing this thing all the time. A little warm right now. Over the beanie, Appalachian Gear Company. And then for those cold days, you need to cover your mouth and your neck. Got a gaiter from Appalachian Gear Company. No, they didn't sponsor me, but boy, I love their shit. Got some rain gear mitts from Z-Pack. I'm undecided. I think I'm gonna take these just because they're light, but this is Z-Pack's bushtail possum gloves. They're really light. They keep you warm, therefore when you get to camp. I prefer these. They're ultra thin, got non-slip grip and stuff on them, holding the poles and just doing whichever. Got some gaiters for my ultras. I went with the Ultra Olympic Force. Frog Dog had a newer, I think it's probably been out for a couple years, but it's extreme, so it's really light. Bad thing is they didn't have a pair of pants to match it, so I just got a cheap Frog Dog pair of pants to go with it. When it's really cold, I got a lighting equipment Torrid jacket. All right, so for my clothing, my base layer, I went with Icebreaker 150 Zone, both for the tops and the bottoms. My two shirts, went with the Under Armour dry fit, and then I found this dry fit at REI, which I think I like better than the Under Armour. For my night socks, Smart Wool, just a heavy pair of socks. Then I have two other pairs, Smart Wool. Yes, they match. One short, one long. I prefer the short socks. Two pair of Saks underwear. My shorts are a pair of Denali's from Sam's. I was surprised how light these were a couple of years ago. I started wearing them for work all the time. I figured it'd be great here. A pair of Columbia pants that have the zip off. This way I can have some pants to start the trail with. Went with an umbrella. I hate the rain. I've worked too many days in the rain, rode motorcycles behind hurricane. I don't like it, but I suck it up. I went with Z-Packs trekking poles. All right, so some of the electronics. I got a black diamond headlight. This one seemed to be pretty common, a lot of people use. I went with the Anchor. I went with the 200 because they had a one where the charger and the pack went together, and this thing only charges in 2 hours versus the 20 that takes 6 hours. I have a pair of headsets and a JBL speaker. Kind of undecided, do I take both or one? And then I got, charging cords in there, another charging cord here. I did bring another wall charger just to be able to charge more stuff at one time. Undecided how I'm doing the videos, but I do have a little clamp that I can attach to my trekking pole. The videos are new for me. This knife is a little heavy, but I actually found it in the Pigeon Forge outlet. Not outfitters. And it had actual replaceable blades, so I don't have to worry about sharpening the blade. I can just find that brand and hopefully I can find it more and get some more. So my cook system, I went with the Jet Boil Stash. And then, it has the pot, obviously the burner, the stove, and a little stand to hold the fuel bottle. The fuel bottle on this one snaps into the lid so it doesn't vibrate around and make a whole bunch of noise. And I went with the Stokes. Oops. I went with the Stokes long-handled spoon. So I went with a little wallet from Light AF also. I figured to try and use that to carry my stuff in. Some wipes. Obviously some Gold Bond and Body Glide for those warm days. Medicine for heartburn. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Now my water filter, I went with a Grail. I figured to give this a try. It might take a little bit more effort. We'll see how it goes. I did pick a few items that weren't common. I'm kind of that way. Got some mixes for my drink and stuff, and then my food. I went with a Z-Packs bear bag kit. I think this is it. I think this is probably a record for the shortest gear video because I'm not much on the camera. Thank you. I'd like to thank my family. They've been a big help behind this. I think my mother's probably more excited or just as excited about this trip as I am. She's been trying to check out stuff and point stuff out to me and ask me if I want to take this, do I want to take that. I felt bad on telling her I had a couple items and cut back on weight. I had my family, they've been great. Megan's been great. She brought me down here and everything, and like I said, we're staying here in Helen, right in the cabin, right on the water. So thank you, everybody.